Hey guys and gals, it's Barbie Figueroa, and today I want to talk about coffee, surviving Whole30 with coffee, without sugar in your coffee, I should say. So, this was one of my biggest fears about starting the Whole30, believe it or not. I wish you could see this. My mom gave me this for my birthday. It says, "Love is patient," but I think my camera reverses it, unfortunately. But it's really pretty. 1 Corinthians 13. Love is patient. Hey, another nice scripture from Corinthians. Okay, because my website is Corinthians 3:16. So anyway, just what a coincidence. Ooh, I gotta do my nails. Anyway, okay, so this was one of my biggest fears coming into the Whole30, the coffee situation. I love coffee. And I realized that I was drinking too much coffee. I usually was a 1 cup in the morning kind of girl, right? Ever since I was a kid, I think I've been drinking coffee since I was 8 years old. So if you say I have to do a diet that takes away coffee, I'm like, I can't even deal with all this negativity, right? I remember one time I was doing back when the Shakeology cleanses were really popular. I had to do the Shakeology cleanse without coffee, and I thought I was going to die. So you can have coffee. That's the good news. You can have coffee on the Whole30. The bad news is you can't have any sugar, and since you can't have dairy, you can't have any creamer either. Wah wah. So I'm like, ooh, I don't know that I want to have my coffee without sugar or creamer. This is a big deal, guys. Like for coffee drinkers, it's like, how am I going to do this, right? But the question itself is something that should make you say, why is it that I'm trembling at the fact that I cannot even have sugar or creamer in my coffee? Then is it really that I'm going to miss my coffee? Or am I really going to miss the creamer and sugar that makes it taste so yummy, but is also bad for you? So that was one of the things that I knew I was going to have to, just put my big girl panties on and just take it like a trooper, right? So there are different creamers that you can use that are whole food compliant, like, and I'll put pictures here, and I'm going to be reviewing some of those products soon. One is called Nut Pods, and you could also have sugar-free, unsweetened almond milk as long as it doesn't have, carrageenan in it, and other chemicals in it. I realized that in my first week of the Whole30, the unsweetened almond milk that I was using wasn't 100% compliant because I finally, I read the label and it said it had like lecithin, so you're not allowed to have anything that's soy in it, and lecithin is a derivative of soy, I guess, so you're not allowed. So I had to order a compliant creamer, but I put so little that I don't think I completely sabotaged myself. A lot of people unknowingly, innocently do that. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention. So if you're going to do unsweetened almond milk, you have to make sure that it doesn't have lecithin or sugar or carrageenan, which are the big no-nos, okay? And then I was like, I can't even have stevia. No, you can't have stevia. So, oh my God, the first time I had the coffee without sugar, I was like, this is disgusting. It almost tastes like bile. Like when you puke, the stuff at the bottom of your stomach that's bitter, yeah, that's what coffee tasted like to me. And I'm like, oh my God. But it gives you so many revelations, because I was thinking, well, why is it that I can't be without coffee? Is it the caffeine? It can't possibly be the taste of coffee, because coffee without sugar was disgusting to me, So it makes you think, like, it really makes you look at your relationship and your habits. It really does. It makes you really look at yourself and why you do certain things and why you're addicted to certain things, okay? So that's one of the things I really love about the Whole30. Okay, so now I'm on day 9 and I'm starting to get used to not having sugar in my coffee, which is completely weird. I never thought I could get to that point. So, what I do have in the morning for breakfast is like this little fig bar that one of my best friends makes, and I will link up her site, but I think that you can only get her stuff locally. Actually, I'll hold off on that because I have to ask her first, because she just started making these Whole30 compliant little bars that are made of fig and bone broth, stuff like that. And they're really good for you. And so I'll have half of that for breakfast and have half a cup of coffee now. I don't even want like a whole cup of coffee. I just want half a cup just to get my day going. So I do half a cup of coffee with a little bit of unsweetened almond milk, and soon I'll be replacing that with the nut pods. And so I kind of have like a little hack. Since the figs are kind of sweet, I'll sip on coffee and then have a bite of the bar. You know what I mean? So if you really feel like you're not going to be able to, and trust me, it's just mental, because you do get used to it, because what I'm guessing happens is that your actual body chemistry starts to change, your palate starts to change, and you get to, little by little, day by day, you just get used to it. You do get used to it. Now, it'll be interesting to see how I will feel once I reach day 31 and I can actually put stevia in my coffee again. It'll be interesting to see if I'm doing a video, so it'll be actually interesting to see if I actually want to put stevia in my coffee. So we'll see about that. That'll be interesting to find out. So basically, that's a little hack that I do. You know, if you want to have coffee, my husband just walked in, so if you want to have coffee and but you want a little bit of sweetness, then eat it while you're eating like a fruit or something like that, like a fig or a date, something that's, you know, naturally sweet like that, even a banana, whatever, until you get used to it. So yes, you can have coffee, but you can't have dairy. So you have to do almond milk or coconut milk, no sugar, no carrageenan, no lecithin, no soy, and no sugar at all. But I'm starting to get used to it, so it's not the end of the world. So don't let that stop you, because that was one of the big things that I was struggling with. But I'm having my cup of coffee every morning, and I'm actually enjoying it now. So anyway, this has been Barbie Figueroa. If you want to, you know, keep tabs, go ahead and like my video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll keep on giving you updates and share with you how I feel, my energy levels, a little bit more about the Whole30 as I go through the process. So yeah, that's it. So if you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below, and I will answer them to the best of my ability, and I will see you on the next video. Bye!